composed by Reverend John D. Lee. Introduction. A good marriage is one which allows for change and growth in the individuals and in the way they express their love. Pearl Book. All married couples should learn the art of battle, as they should learn the art of making love. Good battle is objective and honest, never vicious or cruel. Good battle is healthy and constructive, and brings to a marriage the principle of equal partnership, and landers. Marriage is like a bank account. You put it in, you take it out, you lose interest. Irwin Corey. The ceremony of marriage is not simply a social contract, it is a magical process, a crossing of threads in the fabric of fate. Many strands bring the couple and their families together and spin their lives into a fabric that is woven on their children. Rituals are performed to effect change, while ceremonies are employed to sustain. Both parties, being of sound mind, agree to enter into this ceremonial binding by their free will. Relationships such as these are meant to last a lifetime, therefore the purpose is to make separation difficult. We strongly urge you to consider this action seriously, gravely seriously. To quote Father Nate Leaved, such long-term agreements were well and good a century ago when the average lifespan was 40 years, if lucky, but now that people are living to 80 or more years, such long-term agreements should be considered doubly well. Consider that, if you are 20 or so years old, you may have to endure one another for the next half-century or more. The following text provides an outline. Situational changes and adaptations are permissible. The priest can be either man or woman. Wedding ceremony. The altar and room is lit by a dozen black candles. One red candle sits on the altar, also incense, bell or gong, one silver chalice, a short sword, or dagger, a crystal ball, or stone, wedding rings and length of cord. A Baphomet plaque hangs on the wall behind the altar on the west wall. The bride and groom will be dressed or undressed, according to their desires. A Baphomet amulet shall be worn around the neck. A selection of music shall be agreed upon by both bride and groom and played in the background, as bride and assembled guests enter. The groom stands next to the best man to the right, near the altar. Before the bride and the one who gives her away comes down the aisle, there will be the usual procession of bridesmaids, ushers, flower girls, etc. The priest stands in front of the altar, facing the congregation. When the ceremony is about to begin, the deacon, or best man, strikes the gong, or rings the bell toward the assembly, 3 times, slowly. Priest, in nomine Dei nostri Satanis Luciferi excelsi. In the name of Satan, I call upon the forces of darkness and the infernal power within. Consecrate this place with the power, love and light of Lucifer. Join with us, we say, in the binding of these two who shall be as one. They desire to make their union a matter of record, so that their friends and the society in which they live may bear witness and lend support. Diana and Adonis, Ishtar and Tammuz, Freya and Odin, by these and other names are divine lovers known. I invite the gods to come bless this union, as we invoke the infernal names, Ammon, Astaroth, Ishtar, Bast, Lilith, Pan, Asmodeus, Thoth. The congregation may repeat each name, as it is spoken. Left square bracket. Priest takes up the red candle from the altar and raises it to the south right square bracket. We call upon the element of fire to come serve us, for we are Satan. Flame the passion of bride's first name, and groom's first name, and fill them with all-consuming ardor and lust for each other. Left square bracket. Priest takes up incense from the altar and raises it to the east right square bracket. We call upon the element of the air to come serve us, for we are Lucifer. Consciousness flows, one to the other, so this couple may share a mutual wisdom and unified vision. Left square bracket. Priest takes up the crystal from the altar and raises it to the north right square bracket. We call upon the element of the earth to come serve us, for we are Belial. Your strength and constancy shall keep them together as long as they both shall live. Left square bracket. Priest takes up a chalice filled with wine from the altar and raises it to the west right square bracket. We call upon the element of water to come serve us, for we are Leviathan. Grant, bride's name, and groom's name, the qualities of serenity and patience and a love as deep as the ocean. Hear me, you watchers who lurk in the darkness. Be mindful of lovers such as these and provide them a bastion of solace and protection. Bride and groom, up until this moment you have been separate in thought, word and action. As this cord binds together your hands, so do your lives become joined. Left square bracket priest takes up the cord from the altar and ties together groom's left and bride's right hands right square bracket. Bride's name, you bring the energy of Babylon, boundless, dark, intuitive, and soft. I bid you blend these energies with groom's name, to make your lives together whole. Take this cup as a symbol of your love. Left square bracket priest takes the chalice from the altar and puts it in the bride's left hand right square bracket. Groom's name, you bring the energy of Satan, expansive, bright, logical and hard. I bid you blend these energies with bride's name, to make your lives together whole. Wield this blade as a symbol of your love. Left square bracket priest takes a short sword from the altar and places it in the groom's right hand right square bracket. Groom, I pledge my blade, as I pledge my soul, ever to your service. Like this blade my love, for you will be strong and enduring, so that our lives together will always be protected. Accept it, my beloved, and with it all that is mine becomes yours. Even if our paths should later diverge, yet I will always be your true friend, to love you and lend you aid and protection. My seed and root, my bud and stem, my leaf and flower and fruit, my life and love, in the name of Satan, I, groom's name, take you, bride's name, to my hand, my heart, and my spirit. Bride, I pledge this chalice, as I pledge my soul, ever to your service. As from this cup, my love, for you will pour forth so that our lives together will be nourished. Accept it, my beloved, and with it all that is mine also becomes yours. Even if our paths should later diverge, yet I will always be your true friend, to love you and lend you aid and protection. My seed and root, my bud and stem, my leaf and flower and fruit, my life and love, in the name of Babylon, I, bride's name, take you, groom's name, to my hand, my heart, and my spirit. Left square bracket groom dips the blade into the chalice right square bracket. Priest, Babylon and Satan, female and male, dark and light, neither has meaning without the other, but through their eternal interplay the universe is born. Left square bracket priest takes blade and chalice and puts them on the altar right square bracket. This bond I draw between you, when you are parted in mind or body, there will be a call in the core of you, one to the other, to which nothing and no one else will answer. By the secrets of the earth and water is this bond woven, unbreakable, irrevocable. By the law that created fire and wind is this bond written in your souls. Left square bracket priest unties the cord that binds bride's and groom's hands and places it on the altar. Priest takes up couple's rings right square bracket. Your vows have been made before your friends, the forces of darkness and all the gods of the pit. These rings, like your vows, are without beginning or end. They are the physical representation of your promises to each other's spirits. Left square bracket bride takes groom's ring and places it on his finger. Groom takes bride's ring and places it on her finger right square bracket. Above you are the stars, below you are the stones. As time passes, remember, like a star should your love be constant, like the earth should your love be firm. Have no fear and let not the ways or words of the unenlightened give you unease, for Satan is with you, now and always. I now pronounce you husband and wife. The work of joy is done and yet begun. Left square bracket bride and groom kiss right square bracket. Priest, hail, bride's name. Congregation, hail, bride's name. Priest, hail, groom's name. Congregation, hail, groom's name. Priest, hail Satan. Congregation, hail Satan. Left square bracket deacon, or best man, strikes the gong, or rings the bell, once. Candles are extinguished right square bracket. End of ceremony. L.